I've created Gitomer certified speakers who will come out and talk on any kind of subject on the planet, customized, because I teach them how to customize it. And they had to pass an audition. So one day, this hotshot kid comes to me and says, I want to be a certified speaker. Like, okay, cool. The kid rocked. Best Gitomer certified speaker. He's the person I was hoping for. I'll just say that. And he will be the next guy. His name is Noah Rickun. He will be entertaining you for the next short period of time. Please welcome my friend, the great Noah Rickun.
Thank you, thank you. How many of you, when you were growing up, dreamed that one day you'd be doing what you're doing now? Show of hands. Raise your hands. What about the rest of you? Dreamed that one day you'd be selling what you're selling now? Born out of the gate, ready to rock. Now this was you. Well, I'd like to speak to the person in charge of your IT department, right? Here you are when you realize prospects don't always call you back. How many of you are exactly where you want to be in your life right now? I mean, not here in this room, but in terms of your success track. You're in the career that you want to be in, you're making the money that you want to have, you've got the family that you want to have. Put your hands up high. Okay. It's the only difference between where you are today and where you want to be are the people you meet and the books you read. People you meet and the books you read. Isn't that cool? In the 6th grade, I played basketball. Now, I was probably the worst player on the team, but I happened to be on the best team in the league. So they would play me early in the games and get my minutes out of the way so they could focus on winning. They were nice. In the championship game, within the first 3 or 4 minutes, somebody passes me the ball. And I'm just inside the three-point line. And I hear from the crowd my mom stand up and scream. You know, you have kids who get excited when your kids are about to do something in sports? Don't shoot! But I shot, and I made it. Cool. Why do you think my mom did that? Think she didn't believe in me? No, she did. See, your friends and your family love you for who you are. They want to protect you. They want to prevent you from taking risks because they're afraid to see you fail and they're afraid to see you hurt yourself. Don't shoot. And then I met Jeffrey in Milwaukee. And many of you will go up to Jeffrey afterwards and ask for an autograph or what have you, and you may want to say something to him. That might not even be Jeffrey. Think about that hot prospect you're at a trade show or a conference, or the one person that you've always wanted to connect with in your life. And you finally get that opportunity. What do? I took a shot. I called my mom and said, Mom, I made it. I'm a Gitomer certified speaker. And 6 months later, Jeffrey offered me a gig with the company to move down. And she said to me, well, how do you know anything about sales training? It was don't shoot all over again. In life, however, you regret the things that you do not do more than anything. How many times did you not take the shot? And so the lesson is ignore your mother. Or take the shot. I wonder how many opportunities you have in this city that you've overlooked or forgotten about. So the lesson here is to start here, in the Hyatt. Now, the moment you walk out of this door, what's the first action that you'll take? And I'm challenging you that what you have to do is define your one thing and work backwards from that. What is it? You've defined, perhaps, your one thing, the point of your life, you hope. What's your first step? What do you do when you walk out of here, or Monday morning when you get back to work? What are you going to do first? That first step in pursuit of that one thing. Jim Rohn, who recently passed away, is known for saying, if you don't know where you're going, you might wind up somewhere else. Now you know where you're going. I'm challenging you to figure out how to get there and take that first step. And the opportunity that you're looking for is right here in this city, perhaps in your own backyard. See, Acres of Diamonds, the reason it was called Acres of Diamonds, it was based on a story that Russell Conwell had heard from an old Arab guide when he was traveling in the Middle East. And the 10-second or 20-second version is this. Somebody wanted diamonds, so they sold their farm and chased the whole world, running around looking for diamonds. And that man finally died 30, 40 years later. He threw himself to sea outside of Spain and killed himself, poor and destitute. And yet the person who bought his farm discovered acres of diamonds. I wonder if you have acres of diamonds in your own backyard, or acres of Bratwurst, or acres of opportunities. People want to know, hey, you're challenging me to give me your life sentence, create one for myself, so what's yours? It's pretty simple. I believe that you live on in the hearts and the minds of those who you touch. And so my life sentence is that I intend to touch, to help, to befriend, and to impact as many people as I can in my life. I hope that I've helped you to create a sentence for yourself today, and I hope that I've made an impact. And I leave you with my favorite quote of all times. Never forget a customer, never let a customer forget you. Thank you. Jeffrey, the show's all yours.
Good job. Good job.